thought crossed his mind. Maybe this was it. The strange deaths he'd investigated for a few months now. Former survivors of the Raccoon City incident suddenly dying like flies. Maybe his bureau wasn't the only institution out there looking into this. That strange illness that suddenly befell those people, years after the incident. If they had been looking, then Umbrella had already been there, like they always were. And Gideon, as a scientist and with questionable ties to that corporation, seemed to be no exception. If that was the case, then he found out that Leon had been one too. That now he was. Do you want to know what the most surprising thing I found out about you was? Leon almost jerked at the sudden voice of the other man, wriggled in too deep in his own thoughts. No, but I have a strong feeling that you're about to tell me, Leon thought silently, gritting his teeth. You like fancy cars, don't you, Leon? Gideon said as he took a step closer. He stood now directly in front of him, a few inches away from the mouth of the gun, which glared right up at his face. Impressing the ladies. Another grin. Their boyfriends? Hitting the pedal until you can't read the signs anymore. Gideon put a finger up, slowly, non-threateningly. Leon's gaze darkened further as he watched the tall figure in front of him trace the barrel of the Requiem, circling it with one pale fingernail. You drive fast, Leon. So fast. You never stop for a red light. A disappointed sound left his cracked lips, especially at night when your only destination is the dark emptiness of the highway, he continued. You seek it out, the danger, the adrenaline, anything that makes you feel something other than the constant fear and worry in your gut that only seem to get louder and louder as you get home. The silence there crushes you. So you drive, sometimes until sunrise, fleeing your own shadow. Leon stared, simply stared at him, his mind blank. His stomach contracted with unease. How could he know this? Or was he just assuming? It felt like the device over his eyes could see right through him, flipping through his mind with ease, like through the pages of a well-known book. His favorite. So you, prepared a speech? How flattering. Leon spat out as his glare found its way back to Gideon's eyes again. He gripped his gun tighter, knocked the annoying hand away by hitting it with the barrel. Gideon flinched his hand back, hissing like he'd just burned himself. Oh, don't be like that, Leon. I wasn't even finished. So it was a speech, after all. Leon wanted to sigh. God, he was so sick of listening to this. Maybe he should finally get it over with. Gideon, even if he was in possession of valuable information, he wouldn't tell him anything. The longer this dragged on, the more convinced Leon was of that. No matter what he wanted to accomplish here, he would not let him. He could just find Grace on his own. She should be here somewhere after all. With Gideon out of the way, he had all the time in the world to search every single room in this monstrosity of a mansion. Sooner or later, he would find her. But I am, he said then, and raised his gun a little higher, confirming the threat. He didn't wait. He directly pulled the trigger. Or he intended to. A lot of things happened. Gideon's device seemed to have detected the movement right away, maybe even before it happened, as it analyzed the contraction of his upper muscles. So when he was about to shoot, suddenly his hands were all over him, ripping the Requiem out of his hands like it was nothing. The gun clattered on the ground, somewhere. Leon didn't look, barely registered it while fighting off those hands that were about to grab him next. One he dodged with a kick, The other one he quickly stabbed with a small knife he drew from the back of his tactical harness. Gideon grunted in pain, grimaced as he stumbled a step back, reaching for it. He stilled, pulled it out. Slowly. A strange noise left his throat, a mixture of agony and satisfaction. The blade shone with blood as he took a good look at it. Leon's breath halted as he watched his enemy. His blood was black, like bile. His throat clicked as he gulped. The other man looked up at the sound. Slowly, a dark smile crept over his face as he brought the injured hand up. Leon couldn't believe it, simply stared while his tongue shot out. Black, just like the strange substance he started to lick away. And longer than a human's, way longer. Thinner too, and split, like it belonged to a reptile. Leon took a step back, then another. What even was this creature in front of him? This didn't look like a usual T-virus mutation. This was different. Maybe he did this to himself? Brewed it up in his own lab? He shouldn't be surprised, Leon thought. This was a mad scientist after all. But he was. Leon was downright terrified of all of this. He pulled out another gun from his belt, a pistol, pointed it right at him. Gideon chuckled lightly. "Do you really want to do this again, Leon?" He didn't let him finish. This time he shot right away. No distractions, no more talking. He just wanted to be done with this. 3 shots rang through the air, one after another. Bang, bang, bang. Gideon dodged all of them, moved so fast that Leon couldn't even see him. Only when it was over, when he saw the holes in the white wall behind him, did he know he was going to lose this. Gideon tisked as he moved his head around. "Now you've destroyed my wall. Are you happy now?" Leon didn't wait for him to turn back, knew exactly what was about to come. He shot again, and again, and again, and again. Gideon's body moved again. For the blink of a second, he appeared almost boneless, like a haze. Then out of nowhere, those big hands grabbed him, pushed him back, with such force that he almost felt like he was flying. Then came the wall. No, a door. Leon hit his head against the hard surface, heard something clatter behind him. Sharp pain blossomed in his skull, like it was being ripped apart. "You're a fool, Leon S. Kennedy." Then everything went black.